Helping people meet the officers who protect their communities. This weekend, the Springdale Police Department is hosting the 2023 Law Enforcement Expo. And today, I'm joined by Officer Keenan Reardon with Springdale Police. Keenan, Officer Reardon, thanks so much for being here. I did not know this has been going on over 30 years now.
Right. I believe this will be our 31st year. And this actually originated back at the Tri-County Mall. We held the event indoors inside the mall, which made it pretty unique. And of course, the mall it was a great event for many years, but the mall's kind of gone by the wayside. In general, they have, and our Tri-County Mall is actually closed. So we moved it outdoors to the community center. This will be our third year outdoors.
Okay, so for people that have never been before, give us an idea of what they can expect this weekend.
So we have, basically this is a showcase of all things law enforcement. There are, at last count, I think I had 27 police agencies that will be here. Each of them will be bringing a vehicle, of course the average like police cars for the police car enthusiast, but we got other special vehicles, several SWAT vehicles, actually a boat, a police boat. Hamilton County Dive Team will be there with their boat. The drone team will be there to take some fantastic images, and that's a newer piece of technology that law enforcement is using. We have some demonstrations. We have a canine demonstration. The Amberley Village canine officer will be on hand. No biting, just a sniffing demo. And then also a taser demonstration. And again, before you get your hopes up, there won't be any people being tased, unfortunately. But we will. I think it's good that people understand how these tools are used and how they work. And we'll fire some taser shots safely into targets, and they can see and hear what it's like.
Yeah, and all of these things sounds like something that kids and adults will be interested in, of course. And it's important for officers to connect with the communities that they serve. Now, how will this event help you all do that?
Well, I think it's always good to reach out to the people in our community. There can be misconceptions. People, they see officers in basically bad situations most of the time. Maybe they call the police when they need help and they are a victim of a crime, or maybe they even got arrested or getting pulled over or things like that. So we want to put them in a situation where they know that we are here to help. We're all just regular guys and gals, family people. I'm a dad. Most of these officers are, and
also a part of the community as well.
Very much so, yeah. I've worked in Springdale for 25 years, so I feel kind of a kinship to the community. They've been so good to me, and I like to give back to them. And I've really gotten to know a lot of the people. Many people have lived there for many years, and so you know the familiar faces all the time.
Now, Officer Reardon, over the past few years, departments, they really have had to work a lot harder to find recruits. Are police leaders hoping that this will help with that this weekend? Yeah,
I mean, an added bonus to the event, I think if you were someone who was looking to be a police officer, what better way to come and make get in touch with 27 different potential employers. But not only that, we could reach out to maybe kids or teenagers who might look into the career in the future. I was in high school and met police officers at that age, and that's what kind of inspired me to get into that job. So definitely an added bonus. I know the Hamilton County Sheriffs are actually sending out their recruiting unit, so there will be lots of recruiting opportunities.
And if someone is watching now and they're maybe curious and they want to apply, they want to come this weekend, what are the requirements?
The requirements to be a police officer, they can vary from department to department, but I can give you examples. In Springdale, we require a high school diploma. We prefer college, but it's not a requirement. Mostly we require a good person. We feel like we can teach you to be a police officer, but we need people with good moral character that will come and be good workers and get along with people in the community and do the right thing.
Yeah, we know it is a very tough job that you guys have here, sometimes a thankless job, but what is your favorite part about being a police officer? You've been doing this for a while now.
That's a great question. 20 years ago I might have answered this differently. I would have probably said something like the excitement or something like that. But I truly think what I like the best is the amount of people that I've met. Like I said, I've been in the same community for a long time, so I have gotten to know a lot of the people there, and they've just been so good to me. I'll never forget, we had an officer killed in the line of duty
Yeah.
in 2020, Officer Kaya Grant. And I'll never forget the funeral procession that came out to Springdale, 15 or 20 miles long, and the amount of people that were out shedding tears, had signs, had ribbons, all kinds of things, and it just made me so proud to think of the amount of support that they have for us, and I'll never forget that. It was a silver lining, I guess, for a bad circumstance.
Officer Grant and her family, and also your department, still in so many people's minds and thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely, always in ours, forever.
Well, thanks so much for being here with us today. The 2023 Law Enforcement Expo is happening tomorrow from noon to 3 at the Springdale Community Center. There is plenty of free food, water, and Kona ice. It looks like the weather will be just